cooking, man. We're inside the kitchen making these things happen, man. We whipping it up. Watch closely, man. This is sauce, free game. We not charging you a thing for this, you know. But we back on the Pontiac. We doing a little finish work to it. If you guys follow the channel, you see that we custom match the color with the frame. But if you look at the display of it, once we put it together, I noticed that the black, being that we smoothed the firewall black, we painted the rear wheels black. It's a little dusty now, but when we clean it up, you'll see how much work we actually did going to the radiator support, all of the bracketry. It dominates the gold. So now we're gonna take everything apart. We're gonna change the color on the intake manifold, which is the new Holley dual throttle body. Actually, he's going with the twin turbo, so it kind of works well with this system, as well as the Holley Serpentine belt kit that we went with as well. So this is the one with the SFI upgraded harmonic balance as well. So he is going twin turbo. We're going to kind of give it the most what we can. But now, as well as if you remember the channel, we talked about the rear suspension. If you watch closely, Mr. Rich has already taken it apart. All of the Raed Tech suspension have to be completely disassembled. Raed's gonna put his magic Midas touch on it, you know, paint everything actually the custom match. So when you do look through the windows on the vehicle, you'll actually see the custom colorinated. Like just having a car on a trailer before, once this car is on the trailer, it's actually gonna put it up to about ride height. So if anybody riding past this car in the trailer, you're gonna be able to peek through those windows and see all of the work and detail that's in it. So it's real subtle, but at the same time, if you really pay attention, it's eye-grabbing. So this is gonna be a real nice car, real sleek. I call this a grown man car. Like it's something that's not too flashy, but it gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a mature version of a build. I'm very excited about it, so y'all stay tuned. Just watch what my guys do here at VTSV Auto. Figure out what you want to do, and maybe we can help your dreams come true at VTSV Auto. Let's go, man. Like a lot of times, I understand that customers want to be price conscious. I'm the same way. When I was building my car, I used to always call the shop and say, how much you want for this? So what it does is, as a customer, just to let you know the customer mind state, they're trying to put themselves in the right position. So when it's time to pull that trigger, you already know how close you got to be to get that. It's just it's levels to this shit, like Meek Mill say. Obviously, when you get to this level of car building, all of that shit goes out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now you pretty much building the car from scratch. We're designing everything, and then every time you get it halfway done, the customer come in and say, I love it, but you know what? I want you to make a frame connector for this car that connects the aftermarket subframe to an aftermarket suspension kit. Well, obviously they don't make one for it. So like we said, with the AC stuff, it comes a time when you get in a car building where everything has to be created from scratch.
This is it, frame connector for 2 aftermarket frames to make them work. This ties to the front frame connection, this ties to the rear 4-link connection. Nice heavy 1/8 inch, doubled up to 1/4 in the base mounts, boxed in here, boxed in up front. Graded 10 bolts welded in nicely, polished in. We'll clean this thing up, and then we'll drop everything out and candy coat everything, and we're gonna have us one tough little son of a bitch of a suspension on this car. More from VTSV Auto.
We have to make the frame connectors that Mr. Rich made, they had to be made custom. They had to be designed based off of the parameters of this suspension kit and the parameters of the subframe, and then you make it. Now here at VTSV Auto, God be the glory, we have a staff that can do that no problem. But there's a lot of times when you're running the cars building that you're doing things that's one-off. We don't know until we do it. Now we know how many hours we got in the frame connectors. We know we can charge you, but for those situations, it's hard to kind of price certain things when you get to this in-depth of custom car building. So no worries, don't panic. VTSV Auto, man, we got you covered.
Now it's just disassembly.
Johnny 5, y'all remember that movie, Johnny 5,
yeah.
the robot movie?
Yeah.
No disassemble, no disassemble.
Mr. Dom! Give me a hug. How are you, Mr. Dom? I'm doing good. Mr. Dom back again.
We got to put this together, then take it right back apart because we got to paint this. This goes gold, candy gold, gold candy on the frame. A lot of the suspension parts over there are going to be candy gold. It's going to look good.